3 award-winning authors are out with some great summer reads for young readers, and next month these authors will be honored for their work by the American Library Association. And back to tell us all about these new books is author Katie Davis. Welcome back.
Thank you. It's great to be back. It feels like it's been forever. Yes, next month the ALA is having its big summer conference in New Orleans, and that is when everybody gets together, and there are many, many books, not just the Caldecott and Newbery, but there's also the Prince, and I brought a Prince winner, and there's many, many other award-winning books. But, you know, school's winding down, and award season's kind of gearing up in my world, so I thought I'd bring 3 books that I have loved and just give them a little more loving on TV.
Absolutely. Give a good idea to kids, something they can do this summer besides watch TV.
Well, you know, they get these reading lists at school, and sometimes schools say you have to read these, and sometimes they say pick 1 of these or 2 of these or whatever. And so if these books are on the list, I highly recommend them.
Absolutely do it. All right, let us know what you have.
All right. Well, the first one, I'm going sort of by age range. So the first one is by Jennifer Holm. Now, Jennifer Holm is freakishly talented. This is her 3rd Newbery honor. The girl is, just watch, she's going to be getting a Newbery one of these years. And this book, Turtle in Paradise, is just a really sweet, it's a very fast read. I'm a slow reader, and I read this in one sitting. It's a period piece. It takes place in 1935, but in a place that I've never read a kid's book. It takes place in Key West, before all the t-shirt shops arrived, and the cruise ships and everything. And it's a really interesting book because, you know, in those days in the 30s, a lot of times parents couldn't keep their kids with them while they tried to earn a living, and Turtle is sent down to her family, and there is adventure, and there's treasure hunts, and there's a gang of boys that she's friends with. It's definitely a boy and a girl book, even though the cover's a little early. And so the next one is the Newbery winner by Claire Vanderpool, her first book. Not a bad way to start out your career. And it's called Moon Over Manifest, Manifest being a town in the Midwest. And she is also separated from her father. Her mother's gone, and she sort of has to make her own way and figure out who her father was as a child. And there's a double timeline where there's a story going on from 1918 when the Great War was happening, and I think she's in 1936. And so that was interesting for me to read both of these at the same time, because there are similarities, but they're wildly different books. And this also has a kind of a treasure hunt and spy hunt, and so it's a really it's compelling. The characters are great. And the third one has won the Prince Award, which is for young adult readers, excellence in young adult readers. So anybody from, say, 7th grade and up. And it's called Shipbreaker, and I'm going to attempt this guy's last name. I've never heard anybody say it, but it's Paolo Bacigalupi, I think. I apologize if it's wrong. But it's a post-apocalyptic tale of a teenage boy who has to work as a shipbreaker, reaching his quota for the copper wire he pulls out of these ships that have all gone aground on the Gulf Coast beaches. And he has to make a moral decision. It's really about family and where loyalty lies and how you make a family. Gripping doesn't even come close to talking. To describing it. It's so good. I could not put it down.
Great.
It's amazing. And it's his first 4 kids. He's written for adults before, but
they all sound very interesting, and they're very different types of books. So a little bit of something for everything. And what age ranges are we talking about?
These are middle grade. Newbery is for middle grade, which means 9 to 12-ish, depending on your reader. I mean, I've heard of 8-year-olds and younger, and I've heard older, and I certainly enjoy them, and I'm not in that range. And Shipbreaker is 7th grade and up, so 13, 12. Something around there.
Okay, great, absolutely. No excuses now. You have your books ready for
read
the
those
summer.
books, that's right. There are plenty more, and there are many lists, and I'll have them on my website. And in fact, also, I have Jennifer Holm in an interview in this month's newsletter, so
there you
sign
go.
up on my site for that.
Thanks, Katie. And
Thank
of course, as always, you can go to our website, WTNH.com, click on the Good Morning Connecticut Weekend section, and we will have all of that information for you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.